So we're going to be looking at some Shopify issues that could hurt conversions. For this example, we're going to be looking at Stickly's website, specifically their PDP. They're doing a lot of great things here, and there's some examples and things that we can take if you're a merchant to apply to your website. So the first thing that you want to keep in mind is the loading time. You see, as soon as you load the page, everything comes into view. If you're noticing that with your website, if you load and it takes a couple seconds for the various elements to load in, you might want to look into improving that site speed, because if the page takes too long to load, customers are going to bounce. You see with Stickly, as soon as the page loads, you see how everything just comes into view in just a couple seconds. So that's really something that you want to keep in mind there. The second thing that I like that they're really doing is that they have a lot of trust built into their website. So you see here, they have some trust icons. In this case, they give you the option to speak with a designer. They talk a little bit about the delivery process, talk a little bit about where the product is made. You see, if you go down, some of the details, how the product is made, cleaning and care, how to take care of your product once you purchase it, and then warranty information. So this information is really helpful, again, giving customers trust that when they do engage with this brand, that there's a return policy, there's warranty information, delivery estimates. Especially this being a larger product, customers might be concerned about, okay, how is the process of this uh, package going to be delivered to us? So answering those type of common questions are really important as well. The third thing that I like that they're doing is they have this sale banner here. So if you have products on your Shopify storefront that you're running a sale on, you want to make that known to customers. Now, I will say one thing here: it's always nice to have a sale banner, but it's also nice to be able to show the difference in pricing that a customer is saving. So let's say, for instance, this product was originally $3,000 and then it got bumped down to $2,859. It would be nice to maybe show the original price somewhere here, maybe uh, in a smaller font, crossed out, whatever the case may be, just so that customers are aware of how much they're actually saving. To give them that encouragement to purchase the product more. So if you are running a sale on any product, it's always a good idea to, one, show the sale banner, but then also show the difference in pricing there. One other thing that I really like about this page here is there's not too many intrusive pop-ups. If you are looking at optimizing your PDP or optimizing your storefront in general, intrusive pop-ups, while pop-ups are of course important, you want email forms to capture customer information, or maybe you want them to subscribe to a newsletter, whatever the case may be. But when there's too many intrusive pop-ups, especially on mobile, you see here, if we just take a look at their mobile setup, if we look at their mobile setup, we'll see how it's not. So we do have the kind of like the chat icon, right? But we have the ability to close this, and then we have the ability to close this. So we can close them out and it's not too intrusive, right? Even though they do load when the page loads, we can always close them out. But sometimes you'll see those pop-ups here, and then maybe an email form, and then something else at the top about a lot of just intrusive pop-ups, and then it gets too complicated, especially when a customer now has to Excel 3, 4, 5, 6 pop-ups. Eventually, we just want them to be able to experience the site and be able to purchase a product. So when we are looking at, okay, how can we implement these pop-ups, and how can we get customers to engage with us, it's good to take kind of a strategic look and see, okay, maybe can we implement them on various pages. That way we're not just overloading the experience, especially if you are running traffic to a PDP like this from an ad. So like an Instagram ad, a Facebook ad, a TikTok ad. If you're running ads on this product, maybe even like a Google ad, and they're coming directly to this page, you really don't want the first touch point or the first experience of a customer to be intrusive pop-ups on the page. So that's definitely something to keep in mind there. But overall, a lot of good stuff that Stickly is doing on their website. Just for some things for you to keep in mind, of course, as you're scrolling through a PDP like this, you want to make sure like the buttons are big enough for customers to be able to click through. Text sizes, especially important information like this, is it clear? Are we bolding anything that needs to stand out? Is the text big enough for customers to be able to read? Does product media get cut off? You see, they're doing a good job of centering all of the images and the media kind of in the center of the page, so nothing's getting cut off. Again, we don't want customers to have to strain to see any images there, especially since a lot of websites, they look great when it comes to desktop. But then as soon as you go to the mobile view, things start shifting, they look out of place, and the experience isn't as good. So definitely some things to keep in mind as you work on optimizing your PDPs, so that you're just providing the best experience to customers possible. If you're looking for help optimizing your PDPs, you're looking at possibly integrating new features, you're looking at just improving the shopping experience overall, feel free to reach out. We'd love to have a conversation and see what it is that you're looking for, what your goals are, and when it comes to your e-commerce platform and what you're looking to get out of it. And more than happy to have a conversation, answer any questions that you may have, bounce ideas back and forth. So please feel free to check us out, look at some of the stuff that we're working on, look at some of the stuff that other people have said, and please feel free to reach out. We'll be more than happy to have a conversation. But once again, I do hope this video was helpful to share some ideas on how you can improve your PDPs and some areas to look out for. And if you have any question at all, please feel free to reach out.